Hello, 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 and I want to say good morning or good afternoon or whatever it is you have going on whenever this beautiful video reaches you. Today we're going to get into a simple activity. This was picked up at the Dollar Tree. It came in several packages, so it was enough for like $1. I got about 8 of them or 10 of them. And so this is a fun treat for the family to get together and really bond with each other. And it's not so much about the project, it's about everybody coming together. But I'm going to come at a different angle for this video. So the main thing I want to get into with this video is that it is super important to bond with your children. It's super important to give them the attention that they need and deserve, and whatnot. I also want to just let you guys know that you need to stay relaxed when you're dealing with your children. And a lot of things in life, we teach them things. So, and that also includes emotion and how to deal with our emotions and everything. So if they always see you angry or frustrated or you always handling things a certain way, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna pick up those traits, and just subconsciously. So we're gonna get into our project. Once again, I picked this up from the Dollar Tree. They have a lot of seasonal projects or whatnot. So we have Easter coming up, and so we're gonna get into the project. All right, everybody, open up your project. Can you open it up? Open it up, Timothy. That's all these little pieces. Now, it's always fun to get like a bucket, which is also something else you can pick up for like $1 or whatnot. I actually caught the buckets that I'm going to give the children on sale. And so that way when I give them crayons or I give them projects that have different pieces or whatnot, this is a way for them to, 1, put their trash in the bucket, or 2, just keep up with all. As you can see, this is a lot of little pieces. So... Huh? You can't open it? Okay, let's open it. Just open it up here, and it has all the pieces that you need in it without, without glue and stuff like that. Here you go, babe. Pour it out. And then it also has like these felt pieces.
Let's go.
And you can just pop the felt pieces off. So we're gonna get into that part right now. You picked it up? You got it? Jade, you can open yours? Can you open it? We're just going to take these pieces out, and then I'm going to hand everybody a bucket. And like I said, these buckets, they're fairly expensive too. I'm sure you see these all the time. And when I give them crayons or particular colors or whatnot, I put the buckets inside of the bucket. This way, everything stays nice and neat. People can keep up with their own. The children can keep up with their own items or whatnot, so that it just doesn't kind of crawl and creep its way all the way around the workspace. So we're gonna give Kennedy. Put all your stuff inside your bucket, sweetie. Yep, put all your stuff inside your bucket. And this is yours too. And then we always have a space to put the trash like off to the side so that it doesn't interfere. Once again, we're just gonna, as we take the pieces apart, we're just gonna put them in the bucket. That's it. We're just gonna put them in a bucket, and like I said, put the trash to the side. Jade, I'm gonna do yours. So it has all these little pieces, and we just put them in our bucket. This is another inexpensive activity. All of the materials I use don't come from like the Dollar Tree or Family Dollar or whatnot, but a bulk of the stuff does, because I just like to make the projects and make the activities something that parents can do as well at home. So, yes, sweetie.
I missed one eye.
You missing one of your eyes? Did you drop it on the floor?
I missed it there.
There it is right there. See over there?
Yeah.
Gotta open your eyes and look for the eye. You gotta open your eyes and look for the eye. So this is little Jade right here, and this is her bucket. I'm just separating. Jade is 2. She's a small 2, but Jade is 2, and so I'm just separating her bucket here, her pieces to put in her bucket as well. And we are going to get into the project. We will be making this little duck right here. So this is what we're gonna get into, okay? So as you can see right here, I bought 6 for $1. So, you know, if you wanna do both, I mean, this is a $2 project. As you will see while I'm doing the project, there are other little minor materials that you will need. But so this is really cute. This is what we're gonna be making today. So in celebration of, so let's just finish with Jade's pieces here so we can. Now, I enjoy making the projects with the children, and that's another thing. You know, nobody's perfect, you know, when it comes to creativity, when it comes to the learning process, when it comes to how we develop, nobody's gonna learn the exact same way, and that's just a part of it. I'm the kind of person where I enjoy the mistakes, so that once I get it right, once I get it together, like I will have learned, I can respect the process. So it looks like, first we're gonna take, this is my bucket. First we're gonna take our pom-poms. Take your pom-poms, take your balls. Get your balls out, Jade. Get your balls out, Kennedy. Okay, put your bucket up. And then there's a little one and a big one. Which one is the little one? Which one is the little one? I can't keep mine in my lap. Which one is the little one? All right, good job, Kennedy. Jade, which one is your little ball? You have 2 balls. You have 2 balls. Now, the children have, I can't hold them, they so soft. The children have 2 balls. I don't know if you can tell, but to us, they're really hard to hold. One is obviously smaller than the other. So what we're going to do is, Jade, which one is the small ball? Let me see. Your small ball. This is your small ball. What we're going to do is we're going to stick the small ball on top of the big ball. Can you stick it on top and make it stick? This works fine motor. This is really good for fine motor. These things right here. It can't fit, it won't stay. What can we use to make it stay? How about glue? Yeah, glue will make it stay. So I prefer the hot glue glue, and a lot of children in my program, they've been in my program a while, like since before they could walk, or they've learned to walk in my program, so from a very early age. So my children know about the glue gun and all the safety for the glue gun. Whereas, once again, children need to be introduced to things, and they need to learn about things. We can't just assume that they know what something is, or that at 5 they can magically tie their shoes, or different things like that. Children have to be taught certain things. So what I say with this part of the project, maybe you want to use glue, but just keep in mind it may take a while to dry. Or if there's another kind of glue, I would definitely stay away from super glue. It can be fun if you use gloves. It can be fun, but it can get very sticky. So a lot of times in these projects, when you're at home and you're one-on-one with your children, time is of an essence. You don't want a gap where you're waiting for something and you have to get into another activity to let this activity dry. It just becomes too much. So for me personally, like I said in my program, I prefer the hot glue gun. This may be a time where you want to introduce gluing to your child and introduce fine motor to your child. Don't get frustrated if their duck one sits way to this side and one sits way to the other side. They're learning, and that's the whole point. Your education starts at home. So good job, Kennedy. And see, she just sticks it right on top. There you go. We are going to do Gianni's, and let her stick her duck head, her little ducky head right on top. And Jade, this is the big one. What color is this? Yellow. Yay, Jade. This is yellow. Good job. Put it on top. Excellent job. Now, let's put the glue.
Peaches?
Yes, ma'am.
I say yellow, you was on the phone.
Yes. Okay, next, let's work on our, I put my trash in here by mistake. Let's work on our feet, okay? So let's get this part. Can we all get this part out?
Yeah.
They gave us 2 of these little feet. Jay, get your feet out. Everybody duck sitting up except for my duck. Put your duck down. Your duck down. I don't know, Kennedy. Everybody duck sitting up except for ours. There you go. All right, so now it's time to work on the feet for the duck, the bottom of the duck. So inside of the project also included these little pieces. So what we're going to do is we're going to glue them onto the bottom. Just like the picture, parents. Just like the picture. I'm just following this picture down here at the bottom. It's that simple. Don't stop freaking out because you think teachers know everything. We do know everything, but we had to learn it ourselves, you know. And I'm doing this project right here in front of you, right here in front of the children. So with that being said, you know, just relax. You have to stay relaxed and you have to stay calm. I'm engaging with the children. They're all sitting here. I didn't have to go over any rules, or I didn't have to go over any expectations of this project. Some of you may have to at home. But the engagement part is mainly what I want to show you guys. I'm also incorporating other lessons inside of this lesson for those education teachers at home, or for those teachers who provide home care, who may still need to and want to teach a lesson. Look at the ducky duck. Anyway, so give me a second. Okay, now this looks a little interesting here, because on the picture it's folded, like it's actually open, but they gave us the shape here, this diamond shape or rhombus shape. So I'm gonna just play with it. This is where the teacher magic comes in. I'm going to play with it and see what I come up with here. Let me just see what happens, and then I can tell you guys what works. Well, that seems to work a little bit. I just, let me see your rhombus. They give us the rhombus straight across, the diamond, as we know it. They give us the diamond straight, flat open. But on the picture, the beak is closed because his mouth is open. So what I did was simply fold the rhombus, but right at the crease of the fold, I kind of glued it, because it's been flat this whole time. So I know that maybe if I just bend it, it can over time stretch back out. So I just folded the rhombus in half. Now it's a triangle. And I'm going to glue the inside of it, just to kind of hold it, just to kind of give it some strength here in the middle. Not too much, like just a touch. Now, Gianni, if you want to just hold it just at like the very tip. It's already dry. I love the hot gun for these for my class projects. There, now your beak is ready. And so then you come out with a beak that is open. Can you guys see that? Yeah. Now it's open. Okay, so let's do the beak. You ready? Mm-hmm.
I don't see the beak.
You don't see the beak? I'm going to do the beak for ya. And we put the beak as his mouth. So we're going to put him on there. And we're going to put him on there. Let's see your beak. No, let's see this part. Right there. And let me see your beak. And once again, it comes in a rhombus shape. If you're a little older, maybe a little seasoned, we know this as the diamond shape. But here we go. We're just going to fold it. Just going to fold it. And at the crease inside the fold, I'm just going to add a little glue. Just so that it holds a little bend. And then I'm going to pass it back to Miss Kennedy over here. I'm going to glue her ducky. And we're going to stick them on there. Stick them on there. Good job. Push it. Good job. Okay. And then we have Jade. Where is your... Let me see your rhombus. What color is the rhombus? Orange. Good job, Jade. It's orange. Once again, incorporating other milestones that children have reached inside of a milestone that we're teaching them, or even in bonding time. To me, that's a sneaky way of keeping the old lessons, or lessons that, like I said, milestones that the children have already reached. It keeps it relevant. It keeps them excited about learning, because they feel like, even though it's something that they may need to learn, which may be challenging, well, here is something that I am good. I know, I know my colors, or I know my numbers, or just certain things, For older kids, it may be different milestones. So I've glued the rhombus. I'm going to look, Jade. See the way you're done. Really like this glue gun. Anyone in particular, like I said, just for me, with a lot of these, with a lot of the crafts for the children, because it immediately, especially if you're entertaining more than one child, that is so cute. It almost immediately dries, but it definitely dries quick enough for there to be minimal or no downtime. So this is what we have so far. We're going to keep going. Now the next thing is the eyes. Let's get the eyes, you guys. Get your eyes out. Kennedy, how many eyes do you have? 2 eyes. Good job. Also included in the pack were these cute little motion eyes. Y'all cannot see these. These are so small. I'm just going to put them on the table right here so you can see them. But just the little motion eyes. You can kind of see, you can see them here. Just the little motion eyes. So, just as simple as that. And once again, I'm following the picture. Yeah. Nothing special. Teachers, we go to school to definitely learn how to teach. But just the science of it all, if it makes sense. And the further a teacher's education, the more in-depth into teaching, and then it breaks down into subjects, and then it goes into physical and mental. And I can't wait to get into that part, because I get into psychology and different things like that. But anyway, we definitely go to school to learn how to teach and different things like that. But a lot of times when it comes to the materials and the activities, and even the lessons, that we have to come up with these creative ways to teach these children. And a lot of times we're interrupted by their own creativity. Which means that we have this natural capability of making it all look good. But sometimes we are faced with questions, and sometimes we are faced with just situations where we don't have the answers. But for sake of the children, and for sake of wanting them to grow and nourishing their minds and their bodies, we keep it moving. So a lot of these things there's no instructions. And this is a small project, but once again, I always encourage you guys to think bigger than what's on the surface. So once again, this didn't come in with any instructions. And what I'm trying to say is, a lot of these lesson plans and books and different things that we have to teach, they don't come with instructions like that. We're just taught how to teach them. But when it comes to the lesson itself, I'm showing you exactly what we do. So the next thing on the list is the eyes. You see that? So we're going to put the eyes on. Once again, this is a simple lesson, but look at it in a bigger situation. It's a lot deeper than what's on the surface. So, but it's very symbolic is what I want to show my parents. So, and once again, we're bonding here. Nobody's yelling and screaming and jumping across the table. And even if you have a child that's super active and like to get into just meddling with other people's stuff, that's fine. You're only dealing with one child. You don't have 3 or 4 of them into 3 and 4 different things. Miss Peaches to the rescue. Oh, I'm gonna have to cut it. I gotta put Kennedy's duck in surgery. Scissors, please.
They get surgery. They get surgery means
She has to dissect.
Yep, I gotta get it together and get it together. Her duck is super cute though. We just needs a little love and attention. He's so cute. He's so cute. Okay, everybody has their eyes on. Now,
Put this on the board.
we also have to do the...
Wings.
These things look a little funny. They're saying that these are
I have two.
the wings.
I
Let's see,
found
how
the
does this
wings.
go? How does this go? Did I not take all the pieces off? Oh, y'all only have one piece too. This just looks a little, I don't know, like where would they go? Do I fold it or something? I don't know about these wings, you guys, but this duck definitely has on wings. But you see the little wings right there? We're trying to figure out.
It looks like they have 3 spikes.
Yeah, so I don't know. Do we cut? Should I cut?
No.
Or should I just, I don't know. Can I have the scissors, please? Can you look in there and give me the scissors, please? Thank ya. While we figure out what to do with these ducks. Because he has on...
A wing.
He has on a wing. Let's see what we're gonna do. In the over here where the supplies are at. I just don't know. I hope I'm doing the right thing. I just told you guys we don't know everything, and now look.
Maybe don't
Thank
go.
ya. Maybe what?
Maybe they go right there. Maybe they go right there, Miss Peaches.
Maybe. You might be on to something, Kennedy.
Yeah. But it's a lot of stories.
I think maybe if I take that one off, maybe.
Miss Peaches,
Yes, pretty girl.
I know it's a lot of stories.
It's a lot of stories.
Yeah.
You know some stories?
Mm-hmm.
What stories do you know? Oh, I think I got them. You think so? I think I'm on to something. Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
Doesn't that look like that?
Yeah.
See? I did it.
Yeah.
But it looks like you gotta put it like on the side.
Some kind of way on the side. So we'll just cut it down so it's not so long, maybe. And then try to stick it like that, you mean?
Oh, like this?
Stick it to the side. Something like this.
Stick it to the side. It looks like
Twinkle, twinkle.
we're gonna stick it to the side, and we have to kind of like poke it in there. I think it's cute. So we're going to draw. I'm gonna just draw some zigzag to make the.
I want to.
to make the thing. Then I'm gonna cut out. I'm just drawing some more little things here. The little black lines is what I drew, just to give it the up down effect that's on the picture here. And so I'm just gonna cut. Once again, of course, scissors isn't something that they put in the kit, but
What are these?
it's gonna have some line around. What or what? I know. I don't know where they go with on the other. Oh, and on the bunny nose. Maybe we can do a bunny later on.
But we need white cotton balls.
All right. So I made another
Yellow.
white or pink or anything. Be any kind of bunny. You know what I'm saying? Whatever color bunny you want.
Gonna do a yellow bunny.
I want a blue one.
The blue one.
Yeah.
Maybe we can make it out of paper.
Yeah.
I think that looks good. I think that looks pretty good for ad-libbing, for making something happen. Looks a little weird, but he definitely looks ready for the world. Ow! All right, here we go. Sit up.
Kennedy's one looks funny.
Sit up.
No, mine was spinning in this piece.
Let me see yours. Another trick to save time is to literally layer things. Layer them so that they fit the exact same way. And if you can cut or do so many at the same time, that's another trick that teachers have. We just layer stuff so that when I cut it, I'm cutting 3 or 4 pieces at one time. I'm not having to individually cut 10 and 15 pieces.
Mine.
Or more, depending on the project. I understand, baby.
Gonna do that one.
Yeah, I don't want to get too many because then it may
Mess up?
mess up. You know, they kind of disalign themselves. So see, they're all lined up together, and I'm just going to separate them. Actually, there's one more thing I want to do to that out your face. We are almost done with our projects here. We are definitely at the end of our projects. Yes, Kennedy?
It's hot.
It's hot.
I touched.
You did.
Yeah.
So, let me get Jade's ducky together.
Shay, put that back. Shay, don't put that back. Shay, put that back.
Let them draw, Jade. All right, so we got 2 more duckies to do, 2 more arms to do. So that pretty much is the end of our project. I know it's a lot of downtime at the end here, but I just wanted to show you guys that teachers ad-lib like all the time. So just relax when you guys are getting these assignments from your kids' school and you don't know what's going on and this and that. Hey, their teachers are in the same boat you in, just on a different end of the spectrum. So I just wanted to show you guys that it's really just that simple. The more relaxed you are, the more calm you are, then your children are gonna receive that energy and they're gonna react the same way. Once again, I will be doing more videos for you guys on my YouTube channel, Miss Peaches, ms.peaches 813, Miss Peaches 813 on YouTube. You can also find me at Infants and Toddlers on Facebook and Instagram. Instagram. So this is our last ducky here. See how it turns out. Johnny's duck seems to be hanging in there. It seems to be, it seems to be, it's only on one side. Seems to be hanging in there. As I clean up, I just want to thank you guys so much for your time. Once again, the buckets are super easy way to keep everything organized. Once again, and now at this point, they become little trash bins. So can everybody pick up some trash? Just for the tea bag, not your duckies, and you can put up. Can you pick up some trash? What, you need your other arm? Let me see. Can
You sweeping it up?
can we have it? And that's it. I just want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you. Enjoy your day. Be safe. Stay calm.
Ms. Peaches, and have some more.
Oh yeah, these are for the bunny rabbits that we're gonna make later. The bunny rabbit ears. Let's put all of those materials in here with the rest of those. Yeah, for girls, so we can make bunnies later.
Forgot her ear.
Yeah, I can't see that one.
So that's yours. That's Giannis. This one mine. Where's your bunny?
What?
You squishing them?
Ah!
Your duck.
His neck.
Thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. Jade, say bye. Bye.